Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your February 2016 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Krabby Pants Cancer. And you know, I have been going through doing these videos, and this is a very emotional, it's been a very emotional time, I think, for everybody. As much as the time for romance and love, I was saying in my Gemini video that it's just going to be, there's a lot of things that are going to be happening at the end of February that I feel like people may or may not be prepared for, and big stuff. Not small stuff, but big stuff. And I do feel like there's a lot of things that people are manifesting that are going to be coming to fruition, things that may have been coming for a while, or things that have been needing to come through for a while. So those of you looking for a job that have needed to have a new job, or needed to have money after you've been through a period of hardship, or for whatever reason have needed to have changes in career happen, things are going to really push through at the end of February. This is, again, having a lot of hopes and dreams and things come to pass. But it's also a lot of negative stuff, which is hard for us to deal with. And that's been coming up almost in every spread. And it's I've been crying pretty much in every single spread. So, pardon my puffy eyes, my puffy nose, my puffy lips. I'm just kind of cruising through these readings, and it's been an emotional ride. And those of you, obviously Cancer is a very emotional sign. My North Node's in Cancer, so I can be like a Krabby Pants myself sometimes. The reason I can call you that is because I can be that way myself. I can get very irritable, and I don't like it when things, change too much, and I do cling on to circumstances way too long. So, that is, that's a similarity we all have. But anyways, that's kind of just something I wanted to preface this reading by. Also, guys, it's very important for those of you who noticed I've made some changes to my channel with the rentals of the sex and relationship videos. It was not meant to be a slap in the face to anyone, but it was not something I really premeditated on, and I just wanted to try it and see how it worked, because I didn't even know how it worked with YouTube. And YouTube actually, because of YouTube Red, which started, I think, in January, it might have even started late last year, it significantly reduced how much what YouTubers actually make through their Google ads. Basically, I've been doing the readings for free since the very beginning. And even it has increased, Google has, the amount I was making through my Google ads was increasing, but then after Google Red, it just started to decrease, and I was like, well, I'm pumping out all these extra videos, which is the sex and relationship videos, and I wanted to see what would happen if I rented them out. So the way to view them is you have to be on a desktop or a laptop first and foremost, okay? So that YouTube will prompt you to pay for them. That's the only way. If those of you who haven't viewed them and wanted to view them, unless you're in a country that YouTube doesn't offer the rental in, you can always message me and say, hey, I live in such and such country. I know Germany, Latvia, Romania, and there's another one. Some of the African countries aren't listed, but pretty much everywhere else, and pretty much the majority of the people that are on YouTube that are watching my videos, all the countries, the United States, Australia, Canada, the UK, all those countries are listed. So if you can't view the video because it's prompting you, either not prompting you to pay, or there should be a little green payment button that pops up. If that's not popping up, then you just need to view it on a desktop or laptop. It's not going to show up on your cell phone, your iPhone. It's not going to show up. So definitely try that and let me know. But let me know also, I can always double check to see if you're in one of the countries that's not listed and confirm it. Oops, the card just fell out. Also, guys, I want to say too, if you guys are trying to book a private reading with me, for those of you who are new to my channel, I have a website. It's oracledaphne.com, and in order to book the private reading, you need to view my calendar page and let me know a day and time that's good for you. I have my availability not booked, but posted all the way through the end of February. So, but you do need to email me because my calendar page does not notify me if you post a comment that says, hey, I want 1 p.m. on Thursday. It's not gonna email me. So you need to email me, Elizabeth Olsen 31, and let me know. All of that information is on the website though, if you need that, but I will be leaving the link here and then also below the video. So you did have a couple of cards similar to Gemini, so you may be in a relationship with a Gemini. That this is, you know, showed up. It's very interesting. There's some tough stuff going on. I want to say the beginning of February for you. Maybe not as much towards the end, unlike other people. It's very interesting. Cancer to me is like the odd man out. When everybody else and the shit hits the fan with everybody else, Cancer is the one that seems to be everything is peachy and fine. But then when shit's going down for Cancer, everybody else seems to be fine, and nobody gets why Cancer is so upset. so maybe you and the world are on two different pages. It's interesting that I say that because you have the outcome for you is the World card, and this did come up for Gemini. So you know, and also, by the way, I'm using my regular Shadowscapes deck. For those of you who aren't familiar, this is a deck you can buy on Amazon. It's by Stephanie Pui-Moon Law. It's called Shadowscapes. But I have taken a lot of creative artistic license with the deck, so the meanings of the cards are really my interpretation. So if you're learning tarot, I might not be the best person to watch because I basically threw away the book and I said, okay, I'm going to nail this down and devise my own system. So anyways, so the world to me is having everything at your fingertips. You know, the world is your oyster, okay? It is matching up with the Sun card too. And the Sun card, I do think as you, Cancer guys, okay? Now this may be a Cancer-Cancer combination where, you know, Cancer females are thinking about another Cancer or Leo guy, okay? Because this usually is Cancer or Leo. That's how I see it. Now, it can be anybody. It can also be Aries or Sagittarius, so someone who has a lot of fire energy in their chart, a lot of, like, again, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or someone who's just very fiery, okay? You may be very fiery, Cancer. You may have a lot of that in your chart, guys and or girls, you know, that are watching this, because you also have the Ace of Wands showing up, which is the Passion card, which is a really great card if you're looking to get laid at any point in February. This is that wonderful moment. However, the Passion card can also be about staking your claim in the world. It can be about, in the positive sense, it's to burn, to be on fire, to have passion, have desire, to have lust for someone, okay? But on the negative side, it can be, you know, competition, competing with someone, and feeling like you're competing with someone, or, you know, when you're rubbing somebody the wrong way. This is when, you know, you're in a work environment and there's people that are gossiping, or there's people that are like, you know, trying to stab you in the back, or there's people that are like trying to sabotage you. It can be in the negative sense. This is someone who sometimes has an over exaggerated ego, where they're like really big into themselves, and other people, they want other people to see how great they are because it boosts their ego for other people to see how great they are. But what they really need to do is they need to see how great they are. Without that, they don't need other people to validate. Cancer does need, I want to say, a lot of love and affection. So from people. So I want to say this is, for most of you, this is passion, and this is in the positive sense. Passion for someone new. And actually, I'm really happy to tell you this because you got the Three of Pentacles, which to me is a very strong partnership coming in from the outside. So this is someone who's wants to love, you know, wants to be there for you, wants to support you. This is a best friend. This is a lover. This is a husband. This is a committed partner. Sometimes this is a business partner, because you have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles matching up. I'm going to show you them together. This is a very fiery, strong chemistry connection. You know, this is, to me, it makes it more about passion. It makes it more about romance. It makes it more about someone who wants to be in a relationship. It's more about relationships. A lot of people are like very criticized my work, and say I talk a lot about relationships. Well, I consider relationships to be my specialty. There are other people on YouTube that talk about other things, but I feel like it's the one thing that's lacking on YouTube, actually. People that are talking about relationships in both the positive and the negative, saying, okay, this is what I see for the positive and what I see for the negative. So anyways, the Three of Pentacles, if you're looking for a new relationship, there's strong passion, support, and love there. There's a strong element of being lifted up, being supported by a partner, and it's a 50-50 partnership. Whether it's a business partnership or whether it's a personal partnership, this is usually a man who supports a woman, but it can be a female supporting another female. It could even be a guy, two guys supporting each other. This is, again, about friendship. It's about teamwork. It's about creativity. It's about art. It's about doing things that actually make you quite a lot of money, or where you become the star. It's one of the star cards, okay? And the fact that you have, the Sun card, right next to it is, really, really positive. It's just sort of like middle of February, things change for the better, and it's just suddenly the door opens, and, this person comes in and they want to support you. They want a relationship. They want to be, your best friend. They want to do something with you that's going to be, maybe even in business, go into business partners with you, become business partners with you. And it's a strong thing. I think, honestly, for you, this is where I give you the green light and say, this partnership is very strong. I feel like you're going to be successful. It's interesting because I flipped a card at that moment, and I had wanted to say, this is the green light and go for it. But at the same time, you got the Wheel in reverse too. I flipped two cards. One's the Wheel in the reverse and one's the Chariot. So I do feel like you're going to be successful, but you still need to be careful about how you handle your partnership. Make sure that if you're in a partnership or you're getting into a new relationship, that you're very clear with them, so it starts off on the right foot, and so everybody knows what's going on. The Wheel in reverse, though, it's very interesting. It's a card that I made, and it talks about frustration with not being able to know the future, and not being able to figure things out. And the thing is, this is the wheel being stuck. Sometimes people talk about the wheel being stuck. Things not happening when you want them to, and you're like, well, how is it going to happen? How is it going to end, Elizabeth? What's going to happen with me and this person? The element of not knowing is sometimes, that's just the way the universe works. Sometimes you're not meant to know, because if you were to know, you might actually change your mind. And Cancers, especially, are very good at changing their mind. They're, they live in this watery world, which is very moldable and changeable. And it is constantly changing. Their emotional life is constantly changing. So on some days, the sun is out. On other days, it's gloomy. I mean, that's just how they are. So this is how you are. This is how you operate. And it's sort of like some of you are going, well, you're a psychic. You're supposed to tell me how things go. In some cases, there's just a time. Now, and for most of you, I don't hold back. I tell things when they come through. I'm channeling. I tell it like it is. I don't bullshit. Okay. People call me. I tell them what I see. I feel it's my responsibility to tell them what I see, regardless. Okay. They're paying me to tell them what I see, not what I hope for them. Okay. This is a card about you're not supposed to know some element of either business, partnership, working together, or you're not supposed to know too much about this new relationship that you're going to be getting into. How it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, all that stuff is not supposed to, you're not really supposed to know. It's like the universe trying to surprise you. And, you know, that saying, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get, you know? And that's kind of how you need to view it. It's all good, though. I think it's all good. You do have to be careful about who you are going into business with. As always, you know, make sure you look at the fine print, contracts and things like that. But when it comes to like romance, I feel like it's talking more about romance, about you, I want to say you ending up with someone who's very, very positive and the universe wanting to keep a little bit of a surprise. You're not knowing everything, not telling you. This is a card of good fortune. I don't see the wheel as a card of ill fortune. I see it as good fortune coming your way. You just don't really know what it's going to be, you know, and you can't see it yet. In my mind, it's very, very positive. Very, very, because you have the Ace of Wands next to this Three of Pentacles card, which can be fame and fortune, okay? And then you have the Sun, which is everything being very bright, very positive. And then you have the World, which is everything you could possibly want at your fingertips. So I want to say either you're going to have abundance through a partner, a new relationship, and there's going to be passion there, or you're going to get into a business or start a new business or do something in business or with your talents or with your creativity that's going to bring you some money, you know. I want to say some of it's art related, okay? Some of it's art related, some of it's music related. Some of it's, again, it's interesting because Gemini also got this. I was feeling like the actor-actress vibe too, for some reason. I don't know why, but feeling it this time around. Okay, so let me talk about manifestation and what the wheel in my mind is about, okay? The wheel in my mind is spinning a wheel, like a metaphorical wheel of manifestation, and putting out the positive into the universe, saying, I'm spinning the wheel, but I know I'm going to get it, okay? And manifesting everything you could possibly want. So, it's sort of like living the dream. It's sort of like saying, okay, I'm dreaming of, you know, like I'm just going to say some of the stuff that I, you know, old rancher dude with, you know, a huge heart and an awesome laugh and a great personality who's lots of fun, who's very loving, you know, with maybe a nice garden and some horses, okay? So let's just stop there, because I can keep going. So this is what I'm manifesting. And so I spin the wheel and I say, and I'm going to get everything I want, because that's the wheel. That's how it goes. But if you don't put the positive out there and you never actually manifest it, or you never actually think positively, or you never go for what you want, then you are stuck. If you're expecting things to change, see, this is the wheel. If you're expecting things to change where you're not actually doing anything about it, you're not putting out the positive, you're sitting in the negative mindset, or you're expecting Mr. Right to walk through, you're expecting the perfect partner to walk into your life, you could be waiting some time, because the wheel is sort of time that's stuck. Things not happening when you want them to happen or how you want them to happen. You know, that's the divine. That's the things being the surprise. If we knew everything that was going to happen to our life right when we were born, no one would bother to live it. We would just read ahead. We'd read what are they called? The cheat sheets, the little booklets, you know, that have the summary. We'd read the summary, you know? So, these are some of the things that are coming through very strongly for you. But I feel like it's like totally split. There's like this whole second half of February that is really, really, really positive. Every single card is really, 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 really positive. But then the beginning of February, maybe even to the middle, mostly like the first 2 weeks in February, are just like dismal. Like it's like this, everything is shit. And you're going, there's no fucking money, Elizabeth. You know, and you've got the miser card as a foundation. So you got concerns about money, and you may be going to divorce, thinking about divorce. And you're like, everything's shit. My greedy ex-husband, blah, blah, blah. My now ex-boyfriend, he totally hurt me because he went out and he slept with 5 other people. And, you know, he's done all this crazy shit. He stole my money. He's been an asshole. And you're not over it yet. You're just not over it yet. because you do have the Five of Cups, which I feel like is you, and this card did show up for Gemini. Standing there on the edge of the world saying, when I'm going to meet Mr. Right? When is it going to happen for me? I've been waiting my whole life. I've been waiting for things to improve, and things keep sucking, and I just want to know when, damn it, it's going to happen. But it's only happening because the wheel is stuck. Time is like frozen, okay? So you need to see it as being past, present, and future all one. And say, you know what? I already have an amazing life. I already have everything I can possibly want. Because the world's the outcome. So you do have it now. You may not think you have it now, and you may not feel like you have it now, but you do, okay? And he's a bloody wanker because we got the Two of Swords crowding you. We got this bloody wanker card. And he is the asshole. Hashtag he is an asshole, okay? He just is. And he may be in a relationship. He may be he may be married. This is being cut up about somebody, because you have the Three of Swords, which is the sword, which is being cut up, okay? Cut up and upset about a breakup, or upset about somebody that's not good for you, that's no longer, either in your life. This is also the card where you're not even talking anymore. Maybe you broke up a long time ago, okay? And it's still like you see the potential in it. You're not willing to let it go. You still want to go forward. And you're watching this because you want to know if it's going to go forward. Well, it's only going to go forward if you decide to let it go and go forward with someone new. Because I don't feel like this person that you're obsessing about right now is the person for you. No, I feel like the person that if you're in a relationship with right now, it's gone to shit. It's hell in a handbasket. It sucks fucking ass. Okay, hashtag sucks fucking ass. Really, it's bad, and you need to let it go. You need to stop obsessing about when you're going to meet somebody else, because it's just going to naturally happen. But it's not going to happen until you let all this shit go. There isn't anything blocking you from moving on except you, which is the wheel in reverse. You saying, when is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? I just want it to happen. Wanting to control. And you can't. You have to give it up to God, and you have to say, okay, God, I'm here, and I'm going to do what I need to do, and this is what's up. I really want to move forward, but for whatever reason, I'm having a hard time, and you're not able to get over this person. There's somebody you're not able to get over. You need to get over. You're having a difficult time getting past it. Very difficult time. There may be money issues. There may have been money issues in the past. There may have been problems in your marriage because of finances. There may have been some kind of, maybe there's some issues with the divorce, that you're going through divorce and you're trying to figure out all the details. I feel like this is an issue for some of you. You might not even be communicating anymore with this person. Again, this is your soon-to-be ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-husband, and you've stopped talking. You may even still be living with that person, and you're going still through a divorce. You're staying there only because, the divorce hasn't finalized, the house hasn't sold, or whatever the issue may be, and you're kind of just held up in this negative place. This negative place of everything's gone to shit, and I still have to be here, or I still have to deal with it, or I still have to just deal with the heartache. And you're dealing with a lot of heartache right now. This is pain, this is suffering and sadness and loss, this is hard. It's very, very hard. And, I'm sorry to see that you're going through this, but know that time will heal this wound. I feel like you will move on from this. You don't see it. You move on only when you let it go. Only when you say, okay, God, I'm just going to move on from this fucking piece of shit, asshole, cocksucking bastard that I have been in a relationship with for 20 fucking years, and I'm just going to move on from it. Why hold on to it? There's no point. I think I had a little rant right there, but what can I say? Cheers to that. I'm going to continue to sip my amazing crazy herbally tea that has a million things. It's like a concoction of a million things that I put in here. I can't even tell you what's in here. It's like chamomile and horsetail and mint and lemon and honey and sage. And some of you are going, what is horsetail? It's some kind of sencha blend that I got. Excuse me. It's wild, I tell you, wild. Anyways, so yeah, you need to make up your mind. You need to say, you know what, I'm going to move forward. That's it. Because your future is really bright. And someone is going to support you. Someone is going to love you. Because as a Cancer, you need that love and support. So if you're getting out of a relationship, if you recently broke up with someone, or if you're going through divorce, this is going to be a thing of the past. The new is going to come in. And it's interesting because, again, there's a lot of things happening in the end of February, like I said in the beginning. And for you, it's a lot of positive things. To me, you are wishing, you got the wish card in the position of emotions, and you are wishing for a relationship, you know, a partner, someone who loves and supports you, and you support as well. I mean, it's a mutual 50-50 partnership, but also where there's passion, where there's sex, where there's something that there's a spark. You're looking for a spark. You're looking for someone who really does it for you. Someone who's good in bed, someone who's, you know, who's romantic, but also who you have the hots for, you know? That's what you're looking for. And I do feel like your wish is going to come true because that's the wish card. So keep manifesting that because I feel like that's going to come in for you. I'm going to leave off here. I think this is a great way to end. There isn't really anything else that I want to say about this reading. I pretty much covered everything. I do want to say one last thing. Sorry, there's a last little thing. You do have the Justice card here showing up for you, which is the divorce card, or thinking about getting a divorce or going through divorce. The Justice card is also a Libra, so you may be in a relationship with a Libra. You may be divorcing a Libra. You may be watching this video for a Libra that you were in a relationship with, or a future relationship. This can be, okay, this Three of Pentacles person can be an air sign. But it can also be a Pentacles person, somebody Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Because there's a strong earth element here. There's this wall, the cement wall. It's like, to me, it's very strong. It's sturdy. It lasts. So to me, it feels like, for some of you, it's like an air sign that you're letting go of. And it feels more like there's like an earth sign that you're going to be getting into a relationship with. There's strong Virgo element, I want to say. Strong Virgo. I don't feel as much Taurus or Capricorn, but it could be also. Yeah, so that's kind of, you know, and it could be also the reverse, where it's like you're divorcing a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and you're getting into a relationship with an air sign. There are other strong fire elements, so some people also may be getting into a relationship with a fire sign, someone who has a lot of fire in their chart. They could be like a Virgo, but like with like Sagittarius, a sun or moon or something like that. So where was I going with this? Oh, this may be kind of a messy kind of divorce type thing where you're just like, it's messy emotionally. Things are always kind of messy for you, Cancer. I hate to say this, but it's sort of always messy because you have a lot of emotions and everything, you're very sensitive and things really upset you, which is normal because that's how you are, and you should thank God for that. In a way, it's a gift, okay? To be that empathic or to have that sensitivity. The thing about the Justice card, though, is that we don't always get what we want. And things are not always fair the way we think we want them to be, as in fair. So like, say for instance, like you're suing your ex and you think everything should be 50-50, but your ex is not like willing to give you 50-50. They're only willing to give you, 70-40, 90-10 or whatever. That's karmic justice, okay? So if things aren't necessarily, you're not necessarily getting everything you want, that's fine, because that's some kind of karma that you've had to pay. The longer that you stay in the negativity and hold on to every single penny, or you stay connected to somebody who's holding on to every single penny, the longer it delays you from actually moving on into something really, really positive. So I did want to say that. Know that karmic justice, because I feel like there's an element of karmic justice here, isn't always what we want. It's not always what we're ultimately going for. So definitely manifest the positive, and I definitely think that it's going to happen. So leave off there. I'm going to send you some beautiful rose love energy from these pink roses that I got for my birthday. I sent in my sex and relationship videos, I did send everybody love via I had red roses, but they I have since boiled them into rose tea. So they're gone now. But these pink roses are here, so they're really beautiful. So I send you love and romance and sex too. And I will be back again either for mids or for March readings. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do rentals for my mid videos. It's something that is sort of going around in my mind. I'm not sure yet, so stay tuned. I'm going to be consistently doing my general readings, posting around the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or even 4th of the month consistently, and I'm leaving those available to everyone. I'm not going to be renting those, as far as I know, anytime soon. I do want to have videos that are available to everyone that are going on my channel. So I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.